Alrighty. Here we go. Here she comes. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Welcome back to another live, fellas. Welcome back. Yo. Ooh, a new banner. Interesting. Interesting. Look at this Bitcoin short, bro. Look at this Bitcoin short, bro. Look at this Bitcoin short. Good morning, everybody. Today, we got a big day. It's already ripping. We're down 1.4%. I'm going to be buying a lot of stocks. The markets is definitely falling. That's for sure. TQQQ is down to almost sub 100. It's almost... It is almost 18%. At 18, I'm going to be investing a lot of money. But, guys, we literally have an insane push down and buying opportunity coming. Bitcoin is down so much, and I'm so happy. It's down 25% from its all-time high, chat. 25%. Turn my mic up. Is my mic not loud? Hold on. Let me see. My microphone volume is as loud as it can get. No, it's fine. Okay. But Bitcoin shorts cooking on terms of NQ. Right? We're selling hard. We're attacking this low down here. That's my target. I'm not bullish. I am not bullish. We're looking for a little bit. I need to connect my trade of high or trade of 8. My Apex. We are looking for ideally price action to retrace into like a 1 hour or a 4 hour or something little. And then for us to move, like you see this, if I can draw it out. Boom. 15-minute. Let's see. It's consolidating. It could rip up higher maybe one more time. I want to see 930 give us a little bit of manipulation to the upside before we engage into shorts again. But we're anticipating that's going to completely rip down lower. Benjamin, last night I had a dream that I copied one of your meta investments and became a millionaire. And after that, met you IRL and then just woke up. Is that an actual dream you had? But we're definitely very bearish, and I have no idea why it's completely ripping like this. It's definitely ripping a lot lower. And there's definitely a crazy good buying opportunity for a bunch of companies right now. Like, for example, Microsoft and Amazon are down from all-time highs about 10%. Right? Meta's down. Tesla is down a lot from all-time highs. Tesla is down 23%. The buying opportunities in the stock market right now is absolutely insane, but I think we're going to even rip even lower, so I'm actually going to stay away from it a little bit. Yeah, me too, Jor. Best platform to start with is probably Apex for how cheap it is, so you won't need to worry about losing a lot of money if you when you blow the accounts. But for your first payout, Tradeify has the easiest system. It's the easiest firm to get your first payout. You're gonna have a dummy portfolio. It's gonna be crazy. So right now, what I'm looking for is 930 to push us a little bit higher, right? Maybe into this 1 hour fair value gap up here. I want to see a little bit of a push up at 930. And then retest it down for the lows. That's my go-to here. That's my go-to. But it's Friday. It's Friday. We don't want to go for anything too crazy. It's OPEX. Right? So we'll see. We will see. Patience. Benny and the Jets. Blue 4PA's accounts yesterday, right after it happened, I had the biggest aha moment and reworked my entire strat. Non-negotiables. I feel this failure is a great lesson. Well, congratulations. And yes, failure does teach you lessons. So we're starting to move up a little bit higher here, but we did move a lot lower. Now, am I going to be targeting all these highs here? Like, you see a lot of highs. You go to the regular trading hour gap, and you see there's a gap up there. And it looks like we want to be attacking, at least filling up this gap. But we're so much lower that ideally we don't even want to touch that. Apex accounts are going good, Kazumi. I got YM funded account. Today, you think I should trade them today? No. Today's OPEX. So we're looking for price action to trade ideally a little bit higher for 9 a.m. Or 9:30. You can see it's just ripping lower right away, taking no sort of buy side liquidity, so I'm not going to engage into the markets just yet. But we will be patient and we will wait for the right time. We will be patient and wait for the right time. Hold on. One second. There we go. So we're starting to rip down lower right away. Now my draw on liquidity here today, I don't know if we're gonna go down here because that is just, we're already down 1.12%. This is down 2.13. It's possible we go that much lower. Or no, hold on. Sorry, that's not how much we're down. We're down 1.75, and this is 2.75 away. It's possible. I don't think it's... I don't know. I don't want to bet on it to happen. It's definitely cut risk today. It's most definitely cut risk today. That's for sure. Yes, my OPEX code is still active. No, because this is 0. We got a hater where? You swore I would not come back tomorrow, but you can't accept the fact that you're a fraud and misleading trade. Oh, it's this guy. He's back again. What's up, brother? It's cut risk every day. Well, no, it's cut risk today because the government just opened and it's OPEX. It's been cut risk a lot recently because it's just been terrible. And he's a subscriber, so he's a fan. No, he's a rage baiter, I know. No, don't get the static one. Do not get static. Patience, guys. Today is OPEX. I don't know why you're saying it's not OPEX. This is when my options expired. Was the 14th. I swear it's the 14th. When is OPEX today? It says yes. Hold on. Forex calendar. Let's see. Okay, I guess it's the, I swear it was today, but oh, it's the weekly options that expire today. Okay, that's why. Ben, your new boot camp made me like 1K today. Let's go, brother. So right now, I'm not really interested in anything. We're just ripping lower at 9:30 right away. We have a nice reaction in this fair value gap here. Automatically trading and touching consequent encroachment, so I'm not gonna touch it. But shorts are definitely looking for something, right? We're definitely looking at some sort of shorts here. Meta's down 2.2%. The markets are absolutely flying right here. I'm going to be buying more Meta soon. NVIDIA I'm also going to be buying. And then, yeah, the markets are absolutely dying right now. What's AMD at? Where's AMD? AMD's at 4.5%. I'm going to be buying some AMD as well. Yeah, the markets are absolutely crashing right now. But it's creating another buying opportunity. So it's a little bit of a correction here. Let's go back to the Bitcoin market. See where the short's going. See why I didn't engage into shorts there and look at what it's doing. We could potentially get a deeper retracement to the upside, but I'm not expecting too much, and I'm not going to bet on too much here. I'm not going to bet on too much. My chart's frozen. Okay. Nice. There we go. We're in that 1 hour for value gap after taking those highs. Let's see if we can turtle soup that. Let's see. Crashes are always opportunities, yeah. Let's see what happens. We took out that consolidation and also turtle soup to like trade below the lows. So we'll see. It looks very, very bullish, but I'm not going to look for longs in this market. I think that's kind of stupid. What's up, Camelot? Hope we don't drop all day. I know. That's a lot of moves, and that's a lot of range in 3 candles, chat. That's a lot of range. In 3 1-minute candles, we have moved 0.64%. That's some day range. That's insane. In 3 1-minute candles, we moved what usually how much days would move back in the Biden administration. Pastor account, let's go, brother. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. I'm looking at it as a fake market structure shift. I'm looking at it as it soups, moves up higher, trades down lower again. Gold. I'm sick today, chat. Yeah, gold is ripping. Gold is ripping, but right now it's consolidating. So I'm not going to pay too much attention to it. But we're completely ripping up higher here, which is beautiful. Which is absolutely beautiful. I want to see it going up to that hourly fair value gap at least. At least. But we're not in the current condition for us to be taking an entry. We need to let it play out. I'm looking at this as 9:30 manipulation. This is the ideal scenario of 9:30 manipulation. You haven't seen the new episode? It's pretty good, guys. I recommend watching it. I recommend watching the new episode of my boot camp. You answer questions? Yes, I do, DZ. When does Alpha Futures start? I have no idea. I think it starts soon. I know I accidentally put 30%. I meant to put like, what, 15%? Is that what they're doing? I don't know how PV trades, so I have no idea. We're waiting for price action, right? It looks like it's rebalancing just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to go all the way to the high. You know, I'm still bearish on terms of this price action. I'm still looking at shorts here. I think this is all the manipulation above some equal highs. Internal range liquidity sweep before ripping down lower again. Don't try to predict the low, chat. Look at the 1 hour chart. Don't try to predict the low. Even though we just took sell side liquidity here. Don't try to predict the low. Let's see. It does look like a nice reversal. So I'm not going to be closed out for longs. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm so firm on waiting for my short setup. But I'm also not going to look for longs off of this little reversal because we're down a lot. But if we rip up past like this hourly fair value gap, I'll trigger for longs. Like if we over push, I'm going to look for longs. But right now, I'm not engaging in that. I think it's just rebalancing a little bit. It's having a fake market structure shift into some inefficiencies maybe up here and then turn down lower again. Here's the thing, guys. Look how bearish we are. I'm not looking at this as a. I'm not the type of guy to try to predict the daily low. Okay, I ride the trend and I try to pick the intraday low. That's on Bitcoin. It's going to my take profit. It's going to there. It's going to 91K, 90K. I'm not engaging in this though, chat. I am not engaging in this. I think we should stay away from it. I think it's rebalancing to hourly. If it trades like up here, then maybe we can look for a potential long because we got a lot of range to go still. But remember, it could also just re-reference 50% of the range from this high to this low. It could re-reference 50%, but it's tapping into it and it's instantly rejecting lower. So I'm still keeping my short buys here. Still respecting. Still respecting shorts, ideally. Just gots to be patient. Beautiful reaction. I think it can rip up higher one more time. I think it could rip up higher one more time. Ben, I got the McDonald's job. All my wages are going on trading. Let's go, brother. I used to say once I get a job, everything's going to trading. And then you start making money. And then you start wanting to save it and do other things. So it changes. It changes. Like, it's easy to say that, but... Oh, wow. Guys, we have even bigger news. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even bigger news, chat. So you know how we're doing a 10 account giveaway? A $5,700 giveaway on challenges with Apex when we hit 10K subscribers? We're also going to be doing a 6 account giveaway on Tradeify, which is actually more. So we're giving away 16 funded accounts when we hit 10K subscribers. 16 funded accounts, chat. I love Tradeify. I can't lie, they're good. I know. They're a great firm. Camelot really wants that account. Okay, Mason. Okay, buddy. I want to say thank you for the boot camp. It really helps my skills and to what I already know. I just have to pass the trailing drawdown. Let's go, brother. I'm glad you guys are finding value in it. And I asked you guys of a favor here. I'm going to ask you guys of a favor. Whenever you see someone talking on social media, who do I learn from? Recommend my boot camp, you know? Recommend the boot camp. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to give me back anything because I do it for free. Just recommend my boot camp. I know, Marlo. It's absolutely insane where we are right now. But see how I told you we're going to move up a little bit higher? We're now in that 1 hour for value gap. The 4 hour does look like it's turtle souping a little bit. And it could reverse. So like I said, if it trades to here, I'm only going to look for longs in the new 4 hour candle. Okay? In this 14 minutes, I'm not going to be looking for longs. Go see CMBM trade strategy. Thank me later. Fast go. Yeah, nope. Yeah, you're right. I'm not on the micro chart. One second, chat. Just gotta make sure I'm still logged in here. Okay, I am. Okay, so it looks like we're reaching into a premium of this 1 hour fair value gap. We're just about to touch consequent encroachment. Yo, Ibo, thank you for the subscription. We're just about to touch consequent encroachment. We've taken that low. Why does it do that? Okay. It looks like even if it's going to be bullish, it's going to retrace back up to this breakaway gap. Or back down. Eduardo with the $5! Okay, not the fishbone pattern. Damn, I caught 110 points. Let's go, brother. Yes, you can connect Trading View. Trade of 8 tick Trading View. Trade of 8 is the way to go right now. What did Quincy say? Why is everyone saying thank you? Let's go. I'll get all my friends to sub. Let's go, Quincy. But guys, I feel like this is we can't take a long for another 12 minutes. I'm not going to be taking a long until we get a new 4-hour candle. But until then, this just looks like, to me, manipulation. And it looks like we're still going to move lower. But if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But your goal isn't to try to predict the top and the bottom. This is trying to predict the bottom of the daily chart, chat. If we're wrong, let it rip up higher, and then we adapt later and then catch the trend. In a range where it's like this, in a range where it goes like this, your job is not to catch this, this, or this. Your job is to catch this or this. This is unsustainable. This is what you want to look for. And inside this range, let's say we're looking at this distribution, like inside of that, price action might look like this. Boom. Take a long here. You know what I mean? That on the lower time frame could be what this is. And that's how you find your setup. But you don't try to predict the low and the high of the daily chart. Okay? Danny Morgan, you're getting blocked. Nobody's checking out your trading strategy that you have to promote in someone else's stream. 13 minutes, 300 points is crazy. I know. It's absolutely wild. We're going to be patient, though, guys. I'm anticipating we're still going to turn down lower. Everyone and their moms. Like, if I'm only going to be bullish if we start ripping up higher after that 10 a.m. Man, as a trader, should I continue to make racist remarks towards certain individuals in my daily life? What? Well, you need to be winning the giveaways. You need to subscribe to my YouTube and be in my Discord. It's a free Discord. I'm giving away 16 funded accounts. A lot. It's my biggest giveaway ever. Once we hit 10K subscribers on YouTube. Also, if you guys want, you can get 70% off all evaluations on Apex. Code Ben. And it gets rid of the consistency rule in the Combine where you can pass in one trade instead of having to have 7 winning days with a consistency rule. If you use code Ben, you can pass in one trade. Why am I able to trade gold? Why am I not able to trade gold on TradingView? I have no idea, bro. It's in my description. Go to the WAP. It's free. Connect your Discord to my free WAP and then join. I only make you go through WAP, so you have to see that notification. That was someone joining the Discord, was so that I can manage and moderate it. But right now we're just waiting, guys. We're ideally just waiting. Look at that reaction right there, chat. Look at that reaction. Look at that hourly. Look at that 15-minute. Beautiful reaction there. Starting to push down here. I want to see it push down one more time and not rebalance back up to the upside. I'm not short yet. It has not broken structure. We need a 1-minute break of structure and market structure shift. Just DM me on Twitter, Switzy, or Discord. Let's go, Olivia. Anil Dakai. That was like the biggest air ball I've ever seen in my life. But I want to see a breaking structure or market structure shift here. You soup the low on your practice account? Nice. We are halfway. We traded to 50%, which could be the turning point of this. We trade to about 50%, which let's go to our regular trading or our electronic trading hours, and let's draw a range from high to low. We're in a premium now, chat. But again, I'm only going to be looking for longs in 7 minutes if we continue to rip up higher. There's not even a clean fair value gap fill for me in this range, so I have no FOMO to the upside. Even though it's ripping, there's no entry for me, right? So I do think we're still going to retest the lows, but if in this new 4-hour candle, what's going to happen is if it bodies like that, that's a turtle soup, and if it starts trading around here, then I'll look for longs. There is no consistency rule in the combine if you use code BEN, but it's per trade. ICT is live on YouTube? No way. Every time I enter, it's a bottom tick the opposite way. What is he saying, Camelot? Apex has a challenge. The one that has no challenge is Tradeify. When is the next bootcamp video coming out? Probably today or tomorrow. What is it about? Another PD array. He's been left for 2 hours. Has he taken any trades? But we're just being patient. We're just being patient. Look at that fat candle right there, chat. This week has been dead, yeah. He's saying he sells the bottom and buys the top. Bro, my YouTube videos are fire. Thank you, brother. Cleared my buffer on MFF. OMG. Let's go, Meal. Congratulations, brother. General market commentary is his title. He's just commenting. Oh, he's not even trading. Yeah, I forgot. I need to change it. Alpha is 10%. I need to change it. I needs to change it, but I'm still bearish, chat. Look at gold. Look at gold. Or no. Markets are pushing up a little bit on the open, but I'm still bearish. I think it's pretty expected that the markets are going to push up a little bit on the open. Nvidia is bullish now. Wow. Okay. Hello. What a change of events. What would make you bullish? In 5 minutes with that new 4-hour candle, we trade lower, then trade back up higher. Then I'm bullish. What do you mean, Alpato? Statistics is coming from back testing and forward testing. Patience, guys. And also, everybody, go follow my kick. I'm doing a gaming. I'll post it in chat, but I'm doing a gaming thing. Everyone go follow my kick, chat. That's a gaming streaming channel for the weekends. Ban him? Okay, buddy. But for me to be bullish, we need to wait on 10 a.m. And you're probably like, Ben, but it's already ripping so much higher. Just be patient. You don't try to predict the bottom of a day, of a week. It could rip up higher from this point because we did soup that low, but I'm waiting. I'm just gonna wait. I'm waiting, and I'm not fiending for a position. Why not Twitch? Because Kick has better rules. Twitch is like the liberal side of streaming. I'm not lying, chat. But we're being patient right now, guys. We're being patient. We're waiting for the right opportunity. If it doesn't come, I'm gonna look for a long on a pullback. We're waiting for 10 a.m. to ideally look for longs. We have 10 a.m. coming soon. 10 a.m. coming soon. Buddy in the Jets. 1 second, chat. I just need to make sure everything's good. I'm logging into my accounts because I forgot to do that this morning. And then we're going to engage. But it's looking like it could potentially grip up higher from here. But I'm just going to wait for that 10 a.m. candle open. Okay? Dude, me and Tanya are both having a lot lower viewers right now just because of ICT. ICT is stealing all our viewers right now. But we're waiting. Chat, should we try some music? Should we try playing some music? Some copyright-free music? Let's try. Ah, it's way too loud. This one. Is that better? Or is it too quiet? IC's done now? Yeah, and the viewers are going up. Is it too quiet? No? It's good? Yeah? Okay. Copyright music are so keep it quiet. He's gonna start selling his models for $500. Okay. Raise it a little bit. Is that better? Hey Ben, this is obviously paper trading. You are broke. You keep selling courses. Me and the Diddy boys are just jerking into your stream. Okay. Yeah, we could do scrims maybe, Andre. I need to get a creator code. But look how we're rejecting here a little bit. Look how we're rejecting here a little bit. We're rejecting a little bit. We could potentially get a push down here. Way too loud? Are you for real? Is it too loud, chat? Or are you just trolling? Because if you're trolling... Bro, you're trolling. Right? We have that new 10 a.m. candle here, chat. This determines if we're going to be bullish or bearish. This is determining if we're going to be bullish or bearish. Looks like it's starting to rip down lower. I like how it's slowing down here. The 1 hour candle did inverse the fair value gap, though. But we have a little bit of a 4 hour fair value gap up there. Let's see. DM me on Discord? Okay, I'll check it out in a bit. After stream later. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I don't know if I'm feeling the music. I don't know if I'm feeling the music, chat. Well, we're waiting. We're starting to push down here. We could potentially be getting an entry soon. I'm gonna close the music. It's not it. It's not it. Bro, I just lost 300 viewers because of it. Bro, you're capping. We're being patient, though. We're waiting for the right time here. I can't play copyright music. I cannot play copyright music. But we could potentially be catching an entry here soon, chat. So we got to be patient. We just got to be patient. Okay, Switzy Clips. We have a nice 4 hour candle open there. 1 hour is it back into that inversion fair value gap on the 15-minute and on the 1 hour. If it pushes up higher one more time, I could look for longs, but right now it's looking like it's using this fair value gap here to push lower. Let's look at ES. ES is in the 1 hour fair value gap and respecting consequent encroachment. Yes, I'm trading my Apex accounts. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Chat, everyone's views are down. Me and Tanya are both not getting crazy amount of views today. I wonder. It's interesting. We're in that fair value gap there, but we're also in the inversion. I want to see it push down. I want to see it push down here. I do think it's still going to rip lower. That's my prediction. Should be using it. I'm not going to take a short on that fair value gap. That's immature. Don't do that, please. Do not do that, guys. Do not take a short on that. That is dumb to be doing. That is dumb to be doing. Guys, don't miss out on the Apex 70% off sale, guys. Nice reaction, though. That could potentially push us down. That could potentially push us down, chat. That is a nice reaction. Tanya shorting. I'm not going to short on this fair value gap. I think it hasn't broken any structure yet. It's in a 5-minute fair value gap, too. But I do think it's at a premium and it's going to turn down again. It's not 70% off. Oh, the sale's over? Okay. I'll fix it. Guys, these firms change their sales so fast. It's so hard to update the banners. I guess it's not over. Okay, guys, then don't, like, it's not 70%. Okay, beautiful reaction on that. We push down lower, re-mitigate. I'm going to be taking a short. Beautiful 1-minute break of structure. Fair value gap reaction here. My short will be right here. Once we break down there. Oh, my contract size. What is this? 84 for that big of a stop loss? Six contracts. I got to open trade of 8. I forgot to do that. To me, it's looking like it wants to sell off here. Patience. Thank you for the subscription, George Lanza. I'm not in short yet. We've gotten no displacement to the downside yet. We have not gotten no displacement. It's not bearish yet. I'm just having it here because it's handy to have it for calculating my stop or loss. Where did it go? Okay, it's right here. It's a beautiful reaction on this fair value gap, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. But it's not enough for me. You have to log in through your Tradeovate or whatever account you bought. You get the login information on your dashboard and then log into the broker that you use. Yeah, that's why I'm not in short, because we need that displacement to the downside. To me, honestly, it's looking like it's bullish now. It's looking like I might reverse up bullishly. The last strand of my bearishness, like I said, I don't have a very firm bullish bias or bearish bias today. But the last strand is just souping that previous 4-hour high, then turning down lower. Right? Remitigating this mitigation block. That is my last strand. Other than that, it's going to be the low. But you never want to try to predict the high or the low of a daily range. And that's what it is right now. If you decide on your own because you're a big boy to take Benji's trades and it goes to stop loss, it's your fault for taking it. It's not only that, but if you decide to copy my trades but not copy my risk management, meaning if I risk 2%, you should be risking 2%. If I risk 0.2%, you should be doing that. Not the number because I have different account sizes. Then you're making a mistake. My balance is insane. The past 3 weeks, I've built my balances up to 15K per account, chat. 15K times 20 is $300,000 balance, chat. But we're waiting. Beautiful reaction there. That's a beautiful order block. Now that's what I want to look for shorts. Is that move. The rip up higher one more time, the immediate rebalance, the trade lower, the rebalance, then push to lower. I'm going to be taking this order block entry if we trade below it. We have not traded below it yet. $56. We'll cut risk today. It's 6 contracts still. Not an order block yet, chat. It is not an order block yet. Do not engage. It hasn't traded below the low. Yeah, everyone hit that subscribe button. I live stream every single AM session, PM session on TikTok, AM on YouTube, sometimes the Asian on TikTok. I've accumulated $300,000 in funded account payouts, all streaming on live for completely free. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Here's the order block coming. Here is the order block coming. Hater number 1 is here. Whole week's been red? Nope. Not the whole week. We started Monday off with 3 wins. AM win, PM win, and Asian win. So we based our trading off of that. No order block here yet, chat. No short. Stop spamming? Who's spamming? I don't see anyone spamming. Who just got murked? Somebody just got murked. You talked about? Okay. Good job, Camelot. Good job, brother. Patience, fellas. Patience. That's what we're waiting for, is patience. Okay, Shadow. No interest in shorts. We need a push down. We need a push down. We need to break this low. After that reaction, I'm not liking it. The order block, so I'm not going to be taking the order block reaction anymore. It looks like it's just consolidating above consequent correction in the inversions, right? It looks like it's using the hourly inversion fair value BPR, or inversion fair value gap as a reason to push up higher. Let's go, Lance Stewart. People love spamming. I know. I know. It's okay. They'll learn eventually. They will learn eventually. But I'm not fighting for anything here. I'm not fighting for anything right now. I'm waiting for a move lower to then engage it to shorts. Now this is what I like. A failure swing. See? The higher high, that's a failure swing to that high. Now I'm going to potentially look for shorts off this break. Just a little bit under it. Give it a little bit of room. It's a huge stop loss, bro. It's huge. 88. Remember, we upped our risk now that the government shutdown is over. So, we're risking $2,000 per trade on a normal trade, $1,000 on a cut risk. We need a break of structure here. We need it to break structure, chat. We need it to push down and break structure. Potentially getting in a short here. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. I'm going to sell here.
Order filled.
All right. First trade of the day. Let's test it, baby. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. I can't manage my trade. Wait. Oh, shit. There we go. How many contracts should we win? 6? Should be breakaway gaps here. Should be breakaway gaps. First partial right here. I want to see continue to make lower lows. Don't trade to that fair value gap, please and thank you. Should be a breakaway gap. Drilly says, man, the market's bullish. Stop looking for sells. Look at that nice reaction on that fair value gap up there. The highest fair value gap on the 15-minute. Let's get rid of some of these fair value gaps because we're not anticipating we're going to reverse anymore. And let's draw this baby out right here. Oh, oh, consequent encroachment. Oh. Okay, this should leave that fair value gap open, chat. This should rip lower. This candle should rip lower without trading to this fair value gap. This is enough manipulation. We shouldn't go to there. If it does, it should not go above consequent encroachment. If it goes above consequent encroachment, I'm not loving the trade. But it's a beautiful displacement. Yes, it is. If it's going to go to it, it should barely touch it. But ideally, it should leave it open. It should just rip lower without even touching the fair value gap. That's the ideal situation. I got to stop drinking black coffee. You guys remind me not to drink black coffee. If I'm ever going to go for a sip, I'm starting to feel it. And if I stop now, I'll be able to make it for the stream. You just did a video on breaker structure, market structure shift. This is an example. Yep, this is an example. One thing I don't like is how it didn't take those highs, but it's in the fair value gap. It should reject from this. It shouldn't push up higher. It is pushing up higher. It's not the greatest. It is not the greatest. But there's always a factor of being wrong on the entry. So we'll wait. Well, I'm not going to close the trade, though. I'm not going to close the trade. It's cut risk for all it knows, but I still think it's going to turn down lower. Get out now. He's paper trading. He doesn't care about your accounts. That says trade of 8. You just tapped into a 5-minute? Yes, but we're going to wait. We're going to wait. Like I said, we're not going to be risking full leverage on these days for the rest of the week. Well, today's Friday. But we came off of 3 good straight weeks. This week is a little bit slower. If we win this trade, then it'll be a good week. It'll be a profitable week. If we lose this trade and we trade, we'll trade again because it's half risk. But I'm probably going to let go of the short bias if this trade loses. It doesn't. It looks like it wants to sell off. $100-point stop. I know it's insane. Turbo stream's filled with haters. Well, he's on like an 8-day losing streak, so which is normal. Which you guys don't understand. Eventually, I'm gonna go into an 8-day losing streak. I don't think it's gonna happen for a while, but eventually I will. Is it a live account? Yes. This is cut risk. I risked about $2,000 on a full risk trade, guys. This is only $1,000 risk, just a little bit over 1,100, because the stop was a little like miscalculated by 0.1 contracts because he can't do partial contracts. Let's see if we get a failure swing to this high. We're gonna be patient, guys. It's only one. It hasn't even lost yet, but it's only one. I'm not going to close out on the trade. I'm leaving the risk that I factored in here. But yeah,
Stop filled.
after that reaction, I'm definitely bullish now. The fact that it failed that. So it's our first loss of the day. Let's make it back. We're Gucci. No emotions, chat. Flat-faced. Leg. Who's leg, Matthew? Is it a good setup? Yeah, I'll take it again if it shows. I'd take that setup again if it showed. But it's now looking bullish. It's now looking like it wants to go to these highs. So I'm going to reverse my bias for bullishness here after that 4-hour reaction. Back up to these highs here. Not following my models. This is my model, my man. You don't even know my models unless you got them. But this is my model. Patience. That's a nice reaction on that fair value gap. That's actually a re-entry right away. Like, that doesn't happen often that we re-entry it reverse right away, but that looks like it's a nice one. I know it's a big stop loss, but it's 92. So we're going to cut risk from that. So we risk 1,100. We're going to risk 750 for this one. By 92 divided by 2. That would be 4 contracts instead of 6. So after a loss, you always cut risk. Let's see how it works. And it looks like it could be chasing. It's not chasing for me. This broke structure back up to the upside, inverted the bearish PD raise, inverted the one chance of us being bearish, and now it's turning back up higher. Once it breaks that high, ideally that's what I'm looking for, price action to turn up. I'm not getting into the long right now because I need to wait. It stopped me out of shorts and Tanya out of longs. Yeah, it's just consolidating at the top right now. This is not revenge trading, guys. This is not revenge trading. I'm not in the trade. I just have the tool out. No way I just get wicked out, though. I think it's going to turn up. I think it's reacting to this fair value gap. After that reaction chat, on the, look at the, like, I think it's going to turn up here. It could rip lower. Like, oh, that would have been such a painful stop right there, chat. If it rips lower, that's a painful stop. You're still in the short. Nice. Could be seeking a short. Could be. I still think it's going to turn up, though. I think it's going to turn up. But, you know, maybe we got wicked out. I think it's going to turn up from here. And that gives me a stop loss point as well. Right? Let's see. Let's see. Absolute zero motion. Even though I got wicked out like that, I don't care. I do not care. Even though it wicked out like that, I don't care because I trust my system and that I'm going to make it back. And that's what you need to be doing as a trader. You can't win every move in trading. You can't lose every move in trading. But what you can do is blow your accounts because you get emotional over something that you can't control. Guys, after one mediocre week, you should not be tilting. Your account should not be anywhere near being blown after one mediocre, just a little bit of negative week. Like, risk management should control you from that. I guess my bias is right here. If it rips down here again, like, I think I'm going to re-enter short because my bias is right. Like, if we were to displace up high, then I would be bullish, but I'm still bearish. That's why I didn't get into the long. We're at a breaking point where if we rip up higher, I'm bullish. If we trade back down lower, I'm bearish. Like, I think it's still bullish. I think it's going to break this high and then turn up, but there's a possibility of us reversing here because price action trades to that PD rate then turns down and it's getting a little bit choppy. But I'm not engaging in the markets because it's in this bullish fair value gap, but it's also in a bearish 15-minute fair value gap right here. So it can cause the market to consolidate a little bit. And to me, it looks like it's bouncing in between both, so I'm not going to engage into it. But when I get a reaction on one, then I'll engage. Done for the day. Nice. You're live trading this week. Help me pass this eval. Let's go, brother. Just wait for the next weeks when we have a good week. This week's pretty was pretty shitty week for pretty much everyone I know that trades. We're going to be patient, guys. When he says cut risk, it's a sign to be smart and not blow your account. Exactly, guys. When I say cut risk, I cut risk for a reason. Because the probability of the trades aren't the craziest right now. It's how I say it for a reason, chat. I say it for a reason. Had a great week. Lost $700 this morning. I'm going to quit altogether. Well, if you quit, then you're a quitter. You'll never be successful if you quit in anything, regardless of what industry you go in. You Binar says, I've lost so many trades following you. Over the month, we are still, we're about to get it. Right now, we're not eligible for the payout, but if we were having a $300,000 payout from accumulating that on live. One negative week, every trader gets. You think every trader has positive weeks? It looks like I got wicked out, so I'm going to re-enter here, chat. Once it disrespects this fair value gap, I'm going to re-enter. But it's lesser contracts. It's 4 contracts here. It needs to disrespect this fair value gap, though. Looks like it still wants to move up higher after that reaction. One negative week got me about to blow my account. Well, that's your fault, Nova. You need to do better risk management. Novi. $200 away from patching your account. Let's go. Is Tanya Trades my girlfriend? No. Cut risk times 42. Some dude named Jimmy full ports his accounts because you're profitable. You're a guaranteed trader. What? Huh? I'll follow your risk management. Well, clearly you don't, because if you shouldn't be anywhere near blowing your account. I'm up $900 on one account and down $2,000 on another. Don't know if I should cry or celebrate. Celebrate. Fuck it. Why not? I did say cut risk all day today. Yes, Olivia. 1 win, 1 loss today. Well, that could be us soon. We're still waiting. Told you, Ben. Told you. I told you it was going to do this. I told you it was going to do that. That was a nice rejection. I'm staying away until we break out of it. I've been saying cut risk since like last week. Yeah, I know, because this week has been a shit week. And guess what? I said cut risk almost every day this week. And look, it's a shit week. I saved myself out from 50% of my losses. Cut risk today because it's a Friday after a big, large move in the AM session during early Asian. And yesterday we had a large move. ICT's not a fraud. I don't know. If you can think he's a fraud, I don't think he is. Looks like a re-entry chat. Okay, Mason. Looks like a re-entry chat. I'm going to re-enter here. Give it one more shot on shorts. Okay. Looks like I just got wicked out. To me, it looks like it wants to sell off again, but we'll see. We will see. Guys, the last trade was cut risk. I have to just explain this like people are babies because people don't listen. The last trade, if we get a fill here, even if it's bullish or bearish, the last trade was cut risk. Because we lost that, this trade is even more cut risk. So the last trade was cut risk by 50%. I'm cutting that risk by 25% from the 50%. So first trade was 1,000. This is 750. I'm not in shorts yet. I'm not shorts. I'm not in shorts. Like I said, if it breaks this high, it's bullish. So it needs a good confirmation to rip lower. It's a low probability right now. It's really low. It looks like it's bullish though. Yeah. That's a beautiful reaction. I'm definitely bullish. Definitely bullish now. We need to see it continue up higher. It does look like it used that inversion fair value gap fairly well. Definitely bullish here. Why don't I stop trading for the day? Because it's my model. I listen to my model and I trade my model. The conditions are not that terrible. We'll see, though. We're cutting risk anyways. Let's see what the stocks are doing. Mez back up the break even. Nvidia's back up to the positives. Wow. Markets have fully recovered from this poopy morning. From the poopy morning. Looking like it's going to be breakaway gaps. It's a huge stop. It's a 100 tick stop. But like, chat. Like, what do we do here? You know? 79. Yeah. That's 80. It'd be 4 contracts. I'm going to buy in here, chat. I'm going to buy in here. It's looking like that's going to be a breakaway gap. If it's going to be bullish, that's going to be a breakaway gap. I'm going to buy in here. Let's just wait for this body reaction. We are in that mitigation block, though. But it looks like a beautiful turtle soup. I'm going to buy in here.
Order
One
filled.
last trade, chat, for the AM session. Let's run it. So this is smaller risk. Ugh. Going to these highs here. One thing we have to factor in is midnight open. Okay. You guys don't know my model. Not everyone has the same model, Funflix. Here's the thing, guys. It's cut risk because I'm identifying that it's not the greatest market conditions, but it's still good enough market conditions to engage into the markets. You guys will see. For all the new people here, we have 300K in payouts. And throughout the process of getting those payouts on live stream for the people that have been watching my lives, I don't have good weeks every week. Nobody does. This is, you happen to be in my stream for one of my iffy weeks. It's not a bad week. It's not a bad week. We're not even down that much. It's an iffy. So what I mean by that is the fact that profitability, and listen to what I'm saying this because this is a lesson I'm teaching. Profitability does not come from trying to win every week. Profitability does not come from trying to win every trade. It comes from having a model that works statistically long term. Trusting in that model that even when it doesn't deliver, it will deliver, so you don't need to chase a different type of entry. When you have bad weeks, when things don't go your way, does that make you a bad trader? No. It makes you in a losing season in your model. How do you make sure you come out on top and don't blow your accounts and don't be a bad trader is by sticking to your risk management and trusting the process that it's going to go back up. Your P&L is going to go back up, and it's just a shady week. If you have respect, anyone who trades live day in and day out ups the pressure for sure. No, I'm fine with trading live, right? Because I know that my model is profitable. So I know, like, oh, the views might go down while I'm losing. Cool. When I get back into a crazy winning week, oh, my camera died, I'll fix it. When I go back into a crazy winning week, I'm going to go back to like 2,000 viewers. Because that's the reality of it. Everyone wants to be spoon-fed entries. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be spoon-fed profits. Nobody wants to actually stick with a consistent trader and actually understand what goes behind the thought process. Which is okay. It's okay. But the people that stick, oh fuck, hold on. The people that stick with the risk management, the people that stick with the model and stick with the process are the people that are going to be eating and getting payouts. The people that just look to be spoon-fed are probably going to join. If they join at a bad time, they'll blow an account. Not every season will be perfect. I know. No, both trade entries that I've taken today are good entries. So even if it loses, I'm putting it in my journal, in my trading journal, and I'm saying these are good model entries. I'm happy with what I took, and I'm not upset because I didn't break my model. And that's how you become profitable, is by not trying to catch every move. And when you don't catch a move, when you lose, don't get upset that you lost, because it's part of the process. Look at the NASDAQ, for example. You see how price action, when it rips up, it goes up, down, up, down, up. You see, it's a prime example. Look in the market in itself, chat. You see how it rips up higher, but there's losing days? That's what a trader's journey is going to look like. At the end of the day, there's losing days. Sometimes there's losing months or losing weeks. But at the end of the day, we move up higher. And that needs to be your P&L. And you can only have your P&L if you have a model. Your model is like the central algorithm for the NASDAQ. The algorithm is this. Your model has to be like your personal algorithm. You're going to lose. You're going to lose 3 times in a row. Sometimes you're going to lose once. Sometimes you're going to lose a lot. But as long as you bounce back, look, this is a losing week. But as long as you bounce back and you stick to your consistent model, you will continue to climb up that ladder. And that's what you have to do to become a profitable trader, is not change the way you're trading just because it's not working in 1 week. Okay? Notice how I start ranting, I start dropping sauce, and people leave the stream. Now, if this trade, if it goes up to like crazy in profit, more people are going to start joining, because they want the spoon feed. They want the, oh, give me my money now, I'm going to get rich now. They don't want to actually learn and do it for themselves. Why did I short the long? Is that not chasing? No, it's not chasing. So the word chasing is meaning going against your model. This is my model. My model factors in allowing to flip your bias only at specific times. You can, like, if I go on the charts and I have the wrong bias, I'm not just going to lose out on the whole day because I have the wrong bias. But I'm also not going to flip my bias easily just because one entry fails. Like I said I needed this specific thing to happen. I needed 10 a.m. to happen. So what I'm saying here is chasing is going against your model. If it's part of your system, there's no chasing. Dylan says, been here through the losses to win. Let's keep going. Let's go, Dylan. Give me that sauce, Benji. Hey, yo. Everybody wants free plays, but nobody wants to take the time to actually learn. No one wants to go through the quintessential process of understanding that the best traders manage their losses. And when you don't do that, you're never going to benefit off the wins that we take. If you don't manage the losses that we take, you're not going to capitalize off of the wins that we take. And then you're going to feel like, oh, it's bullshit. Ben, I've been copy trading you for the past 2 weeks, and I can honestly say that you've helped me so much more than any other creator. Let's go, brother. I'm glad to hear that. And that's only, dude, you've only been copy trading me for 1 really good week and 1 kind of shitty week. Imagine a whole really good month. As long as you survive the shitty weeks, that good month is coming, dude. That's going to be payout after payout after payout. I didn't get to a $300,000 account balance from winning every trade. I didn't get it from losing every trade. I got it through being consistent with my model. October streams were the best. Yeah, no, we had insane wins in October, bro. Insane wins. We made so much bread too. We got 2 payouts in the month of October. Thank you, Tour Malene. Risk $250 per trade on a 50K. That's full risk. So when I say cut risk, you need to be risking less than $250 per trade. One second, chat. Beautiful reaction to the upside. What the heck? One second, chat. I'm just trying to sign into my account. I just got logged out for some reason. It happens every day. It scares me. It feels like I get hacked or something. But we're good. Yeah, we're good. It's because I live in Toronto? What do you mean it's because I live in Toronto? What accounts? So I'm funded $6 million. So I have 2,300K funded accounts. Yeah, I think the sale just finished. The only sale that's active right now is the Tradeify one, which is the best, like the easiest firm to get your first payout on. Beautiful reaction. So what we're going to be doing now, chat, is we're going to be grabbing our stop and we're going to be dragging it to the top of the order block body. Not the low yet, okay? Not the low yet. But we have a nice reaction here. It just touched midnight open, actually, so I'm going to be grabbing it and dragging it up to the low now. Because of that midnight open, we're going to be cutting risk. Midnight open is a key time where price action can flip. So because of that, I forgot. I didn't even see that. If there wasn't midnight open, I would keep it down there. But for me, I'm going to put it at that low there. It should continue back up higher, though. Oh, that's why I had a good October, because I'm on Toronto. Yeah. Y'all. Guys, everyone hit that subscribe button. At 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away 16 funded accounts worth $7,000. Basically giving away $7,000. 2 wins, 1 loss today, plus 350. Managing risk. Bro, amazing risk management. That is good risk management, brother. Close the day on that. Trust me. My dude, close the day. Very proud of you, bro. That's what I want to see, guys. That's what I want to see. I want to see people that are trading their own system, but taking my streams for bias, narrative, and risk management and patience. Not entries. That's my model tailored to my personality. The only problem with your stream is that you have made me start to think about God again after every trade. Hey, well, you should always be thinking about God. Beautiful reaction. So we're going to drag our stop to break even soon. Once it takes this high, we're also going to be partialing. That's not a bad trade, though, chat. Not a bad trade. See how when we take a loss, we don't let it affect us mentally. And we don't flip, but we wait for the right time. We wait for a good reaction, and then we wait for our new model, and then we get into a new trade. It's a new trade, a new day, a new everything. We don't let this loss affect us. Praise God always. We do not let that loss affect us, and look at what we have now. A potential of another winning trade. Let's go, Deidre. I'm so grateful I found you. Praying every morning, losing or winning. God is great. Let's go, Inda. Gold chart's ripping. Well, that's Bitcoin. My Bitcoin short's doing so good. I'm sorry, but I will not be watching your stream anymore. My bias was right for the day. I wanted to go longs, but I went short because of you. I'm not saying it's your fault. It's mine. That's okay. You're not entitled to watch my streams. I also teach that you need to trust yourself. So you went against what I say. What I say is to follow yourself. You made me start praying again. Let's go. So I don't think it's a stream plot problem, but if that's what you feel like is going to fix it, then go for it, brother. I hope the best for you. Bro, you look older than your age. Is that a compliment or waiting for price action to ramp up higher here? We're in this mitigation block, but we're building up to that high here. Once we trade that high, stop loss is going to break even. Guaranteed winning trade, taking a partial. Okay, Camilo. Camilo's turning into a D1 rage baiter. I think I'm aiming too high. Well, if you don't agree with me, don't take my trade. Not sure what that guy's upset about. The trade up was a bit at first. He could have taken a profit or put some. Guys, everyone is always going to blame someone else for their problems. The successful people take accountability even when it's not their fault. Even when it's not their fault. We just have to be patient, chat. We just have to be patient. We have a beautiful long cooking, and it's going to start ripping. We have a beautiful long cooking. A beauty. The first time I see Ben make 40K bans, I never see Ben like, yeah, I'm lost a trade. I'm bad. Always little management. I follow the trade like 5 to 10 minutes later because of his patience is key. Thank you, brother. Ben is up over 300K in streams for free, and you guys complain. That's why you're broke. Damn. That was a little personal for them. How about the new Dallas plan? Oh, they have a new owner? Yes! As long as he's not as bad as Nico, we're good. Motherfuckers think traders have winning weeks every week. Yeah, I know. It has to be frustrating having people upset with your model because of a few losses. It's not frustrating. I really don't care because I know my system will work. The only thing that's frustrating is seeing the view count go down because not as many people get to see. You know what I mean? Not as many people get to learn. And then I'm like, come on. But once we get back in a winning streak, it'll go back up. Yo, Ben's sound effects and timing, it kills me. Team Bull, I just stumbled upon you. I've won and lost this week, but must say you're extremely amazing and have so much value. I had my first successful sim-funded week. Let's go, that guy. I love to hear it, my man. I love to hear it, and thank you for the compliments. I appreciate you. What's up, Gyro? Great push. Yes, beautiful. We want to see a bigger displacement, though. The only time I lose is when I don't trade. Yo! Thank you for the 27 SEK. I'm not reading your name, but W's in the chat. Yo. Oh, we're about a partial. Just taking one contract.
Order filled.
W's in the shirt. W's in the shirt. Made 25% of our loss back, and we dragged to break even. We have a free trade cooking. Here's our TP. See if we can make our full trade back. Here we go, chat. Can we get a W's in the chat? TP's cooking. We're still going to look for a trade after this, low-key. I'm going to leave a runner, though. So, I'm leaving one contract as a runner after this. I'm going to drag it just a little bit in profit. Oh, that's not the right stop. Going to our TP. Getting ready to TP, chat. We're going to leave one contract as a runner. And our loss is going to be made back if it TPs. Come on, push up a little bit higher, my boy. I know you want to. It is a Friday, so we're not going to close. We're going to close the trade when it goes very close to it, not when it takes it. Just need a little bit more push up here, and I'm going to sell.
Order filled.
TP. All right, chat. TP here. Beautiful. Now we're leaving a runner. We are leaving a runner. We're putting our stop loss to that low. Made majority of our loss back. It's that simple. And the 400 people that left stream have, after that one loss, now have to sit on that loss because they don't have the patience or the discipline to trust a setup. They don't have the patience or discipline to trust something. And that's the problem. Is they'll take a loss, tilt, and that mindset is going to funnel them down on a negative spiral. But when you take a loss and wait and readapt to the markets, that's how you win again. Hey, Ben, can you pay my activation fee? Fuck you. Fuck you. No. But seriously, what kind of question is that? What makes you think I'm entitled to pay your bills? That's why we stay? Exactly. Past 3 evals this week? Really? This week was pretty shitty for me, but we're closing. We're still going to stay in this trade. I think it could rip up higher, but we're going to drag our stop a little bit more here, just aggressively, to make sure that we make our loss back. Ben, I made my first 1K. Thanks. Let's go. And let's go, Maria. I still think it's going to rip up higher, so we're leaving a partial for probably the whole day. I think it could potentially like reverse fully to its MQ's back bullish. I think it could have a huge range after souping that low. So we're going to leave a contract open and just have it run. Man, I fucking love you. First I hit stop loss at -600, waited, took partial, and plus 600, closed at 1,500. I love to hear it, my man. Gonna take him another trade, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how the markets turn out. Got on late, missed the loss, caught the W. That's crazy. There is a PM stream today. There's no Asian stream today. Nah, I'm out. Nice, brother. We still got some more stuff to do here today. We're not done. The job's not finished. Ben, you have 6 million funding. You were the go. I'm not leaving this channel. Let's go. Remember that one guy who said, I'm gonna stop watching your stream. I was originally bullish and blah blah blah. And I'm not saying it's your fault, but I'm gonna stop watching your stream. Prime example. He just missed out on the long. Asian casino stream. Guys, we might do it. No, I'm going out for dinner tonight. I'm sorry. But everyone go follow my kick, please. I'm going to be trading with Sin, yes. But yeah, let's see how we react to this fair value gap, because looking like it's just rebalancing a little bit of liquidity after taking that, but it's still respecting bullishness. So let's see how it runs. Let's see how she runs. Let's see if she can run. It's a me, Mario. Oh, but a movie. It's a me, Mario. 1 second, chat. Ben, that helped me so much. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Your kick, like streaming services? Yes. Habolenki. Wow, I wasn't making fun of you. Everyone hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 9,500 subscribers, chat. If you're watching not yet subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We catch wins like this a lot. And we bounce back from losses as well. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, chat. I think it could be bullish for the rest of the day, so we're holding into it. We're holding into the trade. It isn't a 4-hour bearish fair value gap now. Just to let you know. But I'm holding in all the way to these highs up here. I think we could... I know this is so stupid to try to bet on, but you never know with these Trump markets. So I've already took partial. It's one micro contract. I'm letting it run, so fuck it. Why not, you know? How do I stay so relaxed in a trade while streaming? Because I trust my model. Being patient only comes from trusting in your setup. That alone. That's it. That's how it is. Is that alone. You just have to trust in your model and your setup. This market, that idea looks amazing. I know. Well, it looks like it could rip up higher. It's respecting cost square encroachment. Let's see. I mean, my stop loss, I'm actually going to move it up a little bit. It's respecting that lower fair value gap, and that's it. If it disrespects two fair value gaps, I'm not holding the trade. But I do think it could rip up a little bit more. Trust comes with experience, comes with studying your model and your system. The video uploaded 10 hours ago was the most important video in my opinion. Let's go. Why am I holding? It's just a one micro contract runner. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. Let's see. It broke consequent encroachment, so it's going to trade to this lower one. Let's see if it can bounce up from that. Thanks, Ben. You're the go, brother. I appreciate you, Alejandro. Let's see if we can bounce up from here. Yo, Meal TP, bang, up 2K. How to sidestep that first trade you took. You was high key bugging, twin. I was bugging? What? Nah, that was a good setup, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was a good setup. I think that was a good setup. But hey, we bounced back. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate you. You're down 2K. Hey, it's all good. Manage risk, don't chase, and you'll make it back. Just like we did. We managed risk, we didn't chase, and we made it back. Are you still going to post bootcamp videos over the weekend? Yes. Thanks for changing my mentality, bro. You have helped me with risk management. Let's go. Entering this move 7-12 and been done for over an hour. Watching this run was crazy. I know. The Lines Down is my free Discord. Taking another trade today? Maybe. Maybe. Well, we need to. I can't predict the future. I don't know. I bought stationery just to study your bootcamp. Let's go. We just got to be patient. I think we can rip up higher again one more time. But I wouldn't add a new position. If you're flat on the day, stay flat. Don't add a long position here. Just wait. At least let it push up higher one more time to show that it's not reversing from that high. Just ideally do that. Benny in the chats. If you're mad, I'm gone early today. Ben, enjoy the rest of the stream. March up the day. For me, I souped the bottom of all this on practice. Let's go, brother. Hey, Camelot, it's all good, my man. It's all good. Yeah, I'm probably going to close here if it pushes down past consequent encroachment. I'm going to close. Accept the win. Let's see. It could reject up higher here. Could push up higher here, but I'm probably going to... That's my stop. I can't close that. I'm probably going to close here. Let's see this candle reaction. Yes, I'm going to stream TikTok. It might be on Syntrade's channel today, though. I'm going to close.
Order filled.
Where are we on the trading day here? Made our loss back. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Lovely. W's in the shot. W's in the shot. Let me get a new tool because I'm not going to waste time fucking trying to. Lovely chat. Lovely win. One win, one loss, and that's okay. 2.6R. Right? 2.6R. W's in the chat. I love it. Campbell, thank you for the $2. Hey, I appreciate you. Lost more than I wanted the first trade by accident, but it's okay. You made most of it back. Hey, good risk management, even still. Even though you made a mistake, you still bounced back. Made 3.5K, X5 accounts. I'm up 20K this week. What about you? This week, I'm mainly break even. It wasn't the greatest week, but I'm up 15K on each account, so I'm up 300K since my last payout. But yeah, fellas, I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm going to make a boot camp video before the PM session. But, yeah, we're going to be live on TikTok for PM session, so stay tuned for that. It might be on Sin Trades channel, so stay tuned for that. Other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless, and we're going to finish in prayer. His at is real Sin Trades. I'll put it in the Discord. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for another amazing trading day, Lord. Thank you for another amazing opportunity to have the right patience and discipline and understand that we can't always be right, but it's our reaction for when we lose, when we fall. It's how we get back up that matters, Lord. Please be with anyone on the other side of this screen that may be struggling, that may be going through a hard time or struggling with the art of trading, Lord. Please be with them and remind them that it's part of your plan and not ours, and every loss is a lesson to shape us into the man we need to be, Lord. In Jesus Christ's holy amazing name we pray. Please deliver us from the evil one. Father, forgive us for our sins. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, chat. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. I probably just closed out at the very low, and it's going to rip up higher, but it's okay. Doesn't matter. I'm happy with what we won. Thank you guys for watching. Take care. God bless. And peace. Ciao, guys. I'll see you guys on a PM.